Some of you out there might be wondering what a virus is and what the coronavirus is. Well, a virus is an infective agent that typically consists of a nucleic acid molecule in a protein coat and is too small to be seen by the light microscope and is able to multiply only within the living cells of a host. You also might be wondering what type of virus is the coronavirus. Well, it's a single-stranded RNA, serves as mRNA, and it has an envelope surrounding the virus with also the causes of the disease is severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS for short. This virus first was transmitted and detected in Wuhan City, Anhui Province, China. The first infections were linked to a live animal market, but the virus is now spreading from person to person, which is how it spreads now. And it's important to note that person to person can spread very continuum. It can happen very fast. This virus, COVID-19, seems to be spreading easily and substantially in the community. The virus is thought to be spread mainly from person to person, which I said before, and mainly through between people who are in close contact with one another within about 6 feet. And it infects through the respiratory system through droplets produced when a person sneezes or coughs. These droplets can land on the mouths or noses of people who are nearby and possibly be inhaled into the lungs. And once inside the body, it begins to infect cells lining in the lung. And this first takes place in the upper respiratory tract, which includes the nose, mouth, larynx, and bronchi. The larynx and bronchi are the type of infection that this COVID-19 is a lysogenic infection because in 14 days, it takes the virus to be known by the symptoms, and in those 14 days, it infects the cell of its host, and then it injects its own DNA into the cell, and then puts it into the cell's DNA, so that then when the host cell duplicates itself, it then makes a copy of the virus's DNA, which then is dormant, which is in the lysogenic, that the viral DNA stays dormant, and then after 14 days, it is no longer dormant, and then the symptoms are shown. And it's not lysis because it isn't as soon as a person gets infected, symptoms don't show. It takes 14 days, so that's why in lysis it's not dormant, and in lysogenic it is dormant for a while. The type of effects that this coronavirus can have on your body is dry cough, shortness of breath, fever, headache and muscle pain, and tiredness comparable to the flu. Mainly affects your lungs, air pipe, and muscles. Here are some facts about the coronavirus. Symptoms may take up to 14 days to appear after exposure to the virus. There is currently no vaccine to protect against the COVID-19. Once infected, there is not a treatment available for the COVID-19. This virus has been linked to a large seafood section in live animal market in Wuhan, China. The total cases is 85,356. The total deaths is 1,246. Some myths about this coronavirus is that facial masks will keep you from getting sick, and you can get COVID-19 from products shipped from China. Any cough-based illness is COVID-19. And here is where I got all my data and all my pictures that I borrowed from Pixabay, and thank you for watching. And stay safe.